Keep the spirit of hope and the grace of healing alive every day. Keep the faith. Join us every morning for the celebration of the Holy Eucharist with the Jesuits from the Philippine province. Keep the faith. Daily Mass for hope and healing streams from Monday to Sunday at 8 o'clock in the morning on Radyo Katipunan's Facebook page, YouTube channel, Twitter feed, and other social media partners. Radyo Katipunan, 87.9 FM. Are you feeling sore? We can make that better. Tune in to the Ateneo Senior High School's first radio program, SOAR, the Seniors On Air Radio. Don't change that channel yet, because SOAR is ready to put the you in youth. SOAR, Seniors On Air, here on Radyo Katipunan, 87.9 FM. The Jesuit Hour.
Wait, what? No! Let's try that again. Join the fun bunch of the Hugot Hour with Father J-Boy as we talk about anything and everything under the sun. Share your everyday Hugot moments and everyday Hugot quotes. G, tara na! Usap tayo. Bring your own baon. Bring your own Hugot. The Hugot Hour with Father J-Boy and friends gathers every Monday at 6:30 to 8 in the evening. Only here on Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
Radyo Katipunan. News, insights, inspiration. Radyo Katipunan. Down from the hill and down to the world. Radyo Katipunan. The voice of the Blue Eagle.
Radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan, radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan. The voice of the Blue Eagle, kami di mapipigil sa pagbabalitang tumpa at tama. Buhay atin sa labas ng eskwela, ating ibibida lahat ng eskwela. Radyo, radyo, Katipunan, radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan, Katipunan. Kawal ni Ignacio, Katipunero, sugo, todo sa kayod, tunong at tulong. Lipad na Blue Eagle, galing, hiding at tigil.
Refresh, renew, and reflect. Join us for an hour of music that uplifts the soul. Listen to your favorite Jesuit music ministry artists. This is JMM Radio. JMM Radio. Get your day's dose of inspirational music. Tune in to JMM Radio every Wednesday from 1 to 2 p.m. Only here on Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
Ang
Iniwan ang hari, ang Diyos ang dahilan, ang sa iyo ay nangako, galak yaong nakakamtan. Ngunit ikaw ay maingay, pagkat ang tulong mo sa tuwin ay taglay, sarili na iyong
JMM Radio. JMM Radio.
You have just heard a song from the Jesuit Music Ministry. Follow JustCom PH on Spotify and JustCom Music on YouTube. We are also on iTunes and Deezer.
Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Welcome to JMM Radio, the radio program of the Jesuit Music Ministry. Ako po si Lester Mendiola. I hope we are coming into you loud and clear at mapapanood po ninyo kami sa aming social media account sa Radyo Katipunan, sa Jesuit Music Ministry, Jesuit Communications Foundation. Kami rin po ay nasa Ateneo de Manila University at mga artist pages. At mapapanood din kami sa Radyo Katipunan sa YouTube at sa Twitter at online sa www.justcom.ph. So we open our song tonight with Awit ng Paghahangad, performed by Hangad Music Ministry. The song is composed by Father Charlie Senzon SJ and arranged by Elliot Estacio. Ayan. So, good evening po ulit sa inyo. If you'll notice, I'm alone tonight because my partner, si Justin, has an emergency to attend to. So, I hope that whatever his emergency gets sorted out. Pero, yun po, samahan po ninyo ako for an hour of music and talk ngayong gabi. At kung meron po kayong mga questions at gusto po ninyo makipag-interact sa amin, you can write in your comments sa comment section sa aming social media pages. Ayan. It's been a while since I hosted alone, so please bear with me. Samahan po ninyo kami. Pero mamaya po, hindi po ako mag-isa dahil meron po tayong mga kasamang mga guests. Ayan. So ngayong gabi po, I'm not wearing red, but actually, tonight is we're observing Red Wednesday. Ayan. So, balikan lang natin, no? I remember last year we had this episode about Red Wednesday. We even had a guest that talked about what is Red Wednesday all about, no? So, pag-usapan natin ng kaunti yung tungkol sa Red Wednesday. So, ngayon, November 23, sa buong Pilipinas, no, we're celebrating or observing Red Wednesday, no? In some of the churches, halimbawa sa Manila Cathedral, or ngayon, no, ang pinaka main celebration ng Red Wednesday is being held in Antipolo Cathedral, which is the international shrine of Our Lady of Peace and Good Voyage. Ayan. So, mayroong mga ibang activities, no? So, may mga misa sa mga simbahan to commemorate and celebrate Red Wednesday. Tapos may mga facade din ng simbahan that is lit. Kulay pula yung mga simbahan ngayong araw, no? It has nothing to do with political color. Balikan lang natin, no, yung Red Wednesday, it evokes the color of blood shed by millions of martyrs of our church, yung ating pananampalatayang Kristiyano, no? And Red Wednesday is call for us to make a stand to support and end all religious persecution. And sana po, ito yung parang hope ng Aid to the Church in Need, which is the one organizing the Red Wednesday every year, ay yung mga tao ay makapag-practice ng kanilang pananampalataya without fear. Kasi mayroong mga bahagi na sa ibang bansa, no, na it's difficult for them to express their faith. Kasi bawal, kaya may mga restrictions, no? At siguro dito sa Pilipinas, mayroong mga areas din, no, na medyo mahirap mag-express ng pananampalataya. So we offer this day to them and we pray that persecution against our Christian brothers and sisters will end. Ayan. Ang tema po ngayong taon ay Blessed are the persecuted by your perseverance. You will secure your lives. That's from Luke 21 verse 19. Ayan. So, yung kulay pula, aside from, di ba kapag mayroong pagdiriwang sa simbahan, halimbawa, kapistahan ng isang martir, ang kulay, ang liturgical color na gamit natin ay kulay pula. So, pero, di ba kapag Valentine's Day, kulay pula rin? Diba? Ayan. So, ang kulay pula ay parang sumisimbolo rin sa passion. Siguro sa ibang tao, pwedeng sabihin desire or pwedeng i-connect natin sa paghahangad. Ayan. So, siguro meron na kayong clue kung sino yung ating mga panauhin ngayong gabi. Ayan, sinimulan natin sa kanta nila yung ating programa. So, hindi ko na patatagalin. Papakilala ko po sa inyo ang ating mga panauhin. As I introduce them, they will tell us how long they have been in the ministry. Ay, sige, lagyan natin ng konting twist. How long have they been in the music ministry if they were serving prior to joining Hangad? Ayan. And then, what is their voice classification? Ayan. So, simulan natin sa mga girls na kasama natin ngayong gabi. Ayan. By tenure ba ito?
Okay lang.
Okay. Oo, unahin natin. Si Clare Royandoyan. Hi, Clare!
Hello! Good evening po. Ako po si Clare Royandoyan. Sobrang ikli lang yung experience ko sa ministry. Before Hangad, kaya lang ako din nasali sa ministry is for a school requirement. So naging active ako before, very short lang, sa Pentecost and sa Divine Mercy sa Katipunan. Pero maikli lang yun, mga 2 or 3 years. So kumakanta ako sa mga misa sa Divine Mercy and Pentecost. And so, nung first year college, doon ako nagsimula pumasok sa Hangad. So, inimbitahan ako sumali sa Hangad. So, I've been with Hangad since 2002. So, first year college ako noon. And ako po ay soprano.
Ayan. O, pasensya na, merong may pa-age reveal na naman dito sa programa namin.
Hulaan nyo na lang.
Okay. Hulaan nyo na lang, yes. So, our next guest is Ryza Martinez. Hi, Ryza.
Hello! Good evening, Lester, and sa lahat po ng nanonood na ikinig sa amin sa Radyo Katipunan. So, ako po si Ryza Martinez Solana, isang alto mula sa Hangad Music Ministry. I've been part of the ministry for 5 years, and this is my real first music ministry. But before that, like Clare, sa school, yung natatap pag may kailangang kumanta, both as a student and also when I was a teacher at the Ateneo High School. So we had a group called the Community Choir. So yun nga lang doon, soprano ako. Kunwaring soprano, pero alto po talaga ako. So
Really?
good evening po sa inyong lahat.
Ayan, Ryza. Is this your first time in JMM Radio, Ryza?
Not really. I think parang nag-guest na rin kami before. No, it's with kasama si Nico Villanueva. And also when we were promoting Magalak. Oo.
Yes,
Ay,
oo nga. Ayan.
Basta
Si
yun lang to
Ryza.
mention kung gaano ko katagal. Sorry. Hindi pa yata. 5 years.
Sa
Sa hangad. Yes,
Oo,
5 years. And you're an alto, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Our next guest, ito parang bagong-bagong member yata ng hangad to, no? Nakilala ko to bilang seminarista before, a couple of years back. Ang ating susunod na panauhin ay, I'm not sure if he's the youngest in terms of tenure sa hangad. Maybe sa atin ngayong gabi, no? Si Jan Warren Varquez. Hi, Jan!
Hi everyone, good evening mga katipunero at katipunera. So, RK po tayo ngayon for JMM Radio, hindi sa Bombay. So, yeah, my name is Jan Warren Varquez. So, base 1 ng hangad, pero 4 months pa lang ako dito sa hangad. August, September, October. Oo nga, 4 months. So yun, and then, well, in terms of how long nasa music ministry before entering hangad, maybe counting yung nasa seminary, kasi ako yung in charge sa music dun sa seminary. So mga 8 years din, no? So 8 years in the music ministry prior entering sa hangad music ministry. So yun po.
Alright. Ayan. So ikaw nga ang youngest in terms of tenure sa hangad. At least for tonight. Meron ba kayong mga bagong members? Aside from you, Jan, ilan yung mga bagong members ng hangad? I've heard you have been recruiting new members the past couple of months.
Yes, so if tama ang aking memory, we have 7 new members, including Jan Warren. So, yeah.
Paano yung ang pagkakaalam ko in the ancient times talaga. Dati parang membership, parang you're being referred to by a friend to join hangad. How does it work now? How did you recruit your new members? Is it the same?
As it's still the same, through referrals. Pero meron din kaming natatanggap ng mga walk-in baga. Parang magbe-message sa hangad and would like to, parang interested sila to join the group. So, yun, minsan nakaka-receive din kami ng messages. So, tina-try din namin silang entertain. So, so yun. So, ngayon, medyo nag-expand siya ng kaunti. So, mainly through referrals pa din, pero may natatanggap din kami ng kaunti from mga walk-in. Yeah.
And I remember parang one time when we guested your members, also here on JMM Radio, may kwento na audition, di ba? Is it the same? Did you change it a bit? Or ano yung required nilang i-audition? Na piece, ilang songs, anong klaseng mga songs for them to join your ministry?
So, same pa rin naman. So, may audition. So, we asked them to, pre-COVID, we asked them to sing liturgical and non-liturgical songs. And then may konting technical tests lang to check range or learning. So, yun. So, may technical and then may a little bit of musicality and a short interview. Pero during this pandemic, so yun, medyo pinalitan lang namin yung mechanics of our audition. So lahat ng auditions this year online kasi pa rin hindi pa kami ready mag-hold ng face-to-face audition. So lahat yan, si January, online yung pinagdaanan niyang audition. So we asked them to submit an audio recording and then through Zoom yung technical tests and short interview. So medyo may konting similar. So pinalitan lang namin yung
lumipat lang ng platform.
Yeah. So same pa rin naman.
Well, nakakatuwa kasi hangad is one of the choirs that did not stop singing during the pandemic.
Yes.
Diba, Clare? Parang you guys continued to minister and come together even if online. Um, there's always a question that's being asked, no? Why is the name of the group Hangad? It's very unique. Yung mga choirs natin, no, sa JMM, Mabubukas Palad, Hangad. Why Hangad? And in your personal opinion, and I'd like to ask this from everyone, what do you think sets Hangad apart from other music ministries?
Siguro ako na lang magsimula magkwento kung paano na-decide na Hangad na finally yung napiling kanta. So, nagsimula yung Hangad with, di ba, all boys from Ateneo High School singing for Days with the Lord. So, kumakanta sila sa misa ng Days with the Lord. Tapos nung time na yon, wala silang pangalan. And laging tawag sa tapos ang tawag sa kanila lagi is Days with the Lord Choir. So, kailangan nila mag-decide ng name. So, ang isa sa mga naisip na ilang names actually is Pastulan. Yan, isa yung mga naisip na. Pero, nagsimula yung salitang hangad sa kantang Awit ng Paghahangad. So,
okay.
Days with the Lord, nung kumakanta pa yung members sa Days with the Lord, kinakanta nila yung Awit ng Paghahangad. Tapos, so they suggested hangad. At isa yun dahil based dun sa kantang Awit ng Paghahangad. So, yung mga seniors yung nag-decide sa pangalang Hangad. So, may association talaga si Awit ng Paghahangad sa Hangad.
Okay. Oo. Hindi po namin pinag-usapan yung pili namin kanta kanina, Awit ng Paghahangad.
As in, nagkataon lang talaga.
So, di ba, Claire and Jan, there's also an internal joke among Hangad members na yung Hangad, acronym daw for helping others know God. Yung God. So, there.
Oh, that's very fitting naman to the name of the ministry. Ayan, so yung next question, which I want all of you to answer is, what sets Hangad apart from other music ministries? You mentioned earlier, some of you have experienced joining other groups, or you may have been exposed to other music ministries. What do you think is unique, or what sets Hangad apart from the other groups? Unahin natin yung pinaka-youngest.
Sige.
In terms of
Ikaw muna dyan.
Oo.
Sige, Sir Les. Maybe, well, of course, before I answer, each choir naman, meron naman talaga unique na characteristic. No? So, hindi ibig sabihin, hindi ibig sabihin na kung present ito sa Hangad, hindi ito present sa iba. Pero at least so far with what I experienced with Hangad, no? Maybe ang masasabi ko is that what makes Hangad unique is that Hangad sings, Hangad prays while singing. Alam mo yun? Yung na-share ko ito sa GC namin, parang nag-random chat ako nang after kami kumanta in one of the na-invite kami sa UP Parish. Sinabi ko na, to be honest, ngayon ko lang naramdaman yung nagdadasal habang kumakanta. Yung alam mo yun, yung feeling na yung balahibo is tumatayo dahil nga nagdadasal habang kumakanta. No? So, and then, in terms of practices, dito ko din na-appreciate yung reason kung bakit before each performance, dapat maalam na yung member sa mga songs, no, in terms of the technicalities, the notes, kasi para during the performance itself, pagdadasal talaga yung ginagawa at hindi lang yung pagkakanta. Yun yung parang nakita ko sa Hangad. Well, of course, kaya siguro merong mga kulot-kulot in a sense na dun sa mga songs, no, and confident yung telling a story talaga, yung manner of singing hangad, no? As a person na fan ng hangad dati bago pumasok.
Mhm. Okay. How about you, Ryza?
Again, I think same with Jan. Whatever I will say, it doesn't mean just because I've observed it in Hangad, it doesn't mean it's not present in others. But I'd like to echo what he said. I've been singing for a long time outside the context of ministry. But with Hangad, there's a certain culture talaga being emphasized of service and of our ministry not being about ourselves. No, as our friend or very dear late friend Mariel would often remind us. And until now, it's been ingrained in me na it's not about you, it's not about us. It's about the message that we want to convey. And it's very humbling because let's admit it, all of us are artists, but it's different when you sing in a ministry. And that's very humbling, and it's a part of me na I can't already take away from me. Parang it has made me, wow, the better person. But I mean that. No, kasi it grounds you. You know, when you sing with a group of people even more talented than you just become inspired to do well for the Lord. So yun, I think is a defining factor of being hangad, which I'm sure other ministries also follow. And like what Jan mentioned, talagang we're very particular with where we breathe, no, yung ganyan, where we enunciate words, which words to emphasize and which words we don't. Kasi nagdadasal eh. So technicality aside, when you sing, especially when you minister to others, nandoon yun. Plus, in Hangad, it's not just about singing and performing. We do workshops. We make it a point to serve in the parishes we're assigned to. So, holistic yun. And yeah, I think that's what makes Hangad in many ways.
Ako naman, same with Ryza and Jan din. Yung sa hangad ko lang din natutunan na, yun, it's not about you. It's all about serving. And siguro, and yes, I'm sure na i-experience din to ng other choirs. Pero yun din, yung kung ano man yung halimbawa sa workshop, yung lagi namin sinishare, spirituality, ministry, and musicality. So, yun yung parang three important things in hangad. So, hindi lang siya just musicality, hindi lang siya ministry lang. Kailangan andun yung tatlo. Ministry, musicality, and spirituality. So, for me, I think yun yung para sa akin. Kaya, siguro na iba ng para siguro sa ibang choirs is that experience na we're not just singing, we're singing, serving, and praying.
Ayun. I guess that's something common sa experiencing yung tatlo, no? Singing while praying. Dapat nagdadasal habang umaawit. Yan. So, sa mga choirs dyan who are watching, no, it's a reminder that it's not about us. It's about God because we're singing. Yung mga ating inaawit ay mga panalangin. Ayan. Okay. It's November already and we are about to isang buwan na lang, no? 2023 niya. Pero can you guys give us an update what you were busy about this year 2022? Have you returned singing in parishes? Have you returned your regular rehearsals? I know previously you used to rehearse every Tuesdays and Thursdays in JustCom, yung events. I've seen a couple of pictures, but can you give us an update about what made your 2022 busy?
So slowly we're going back to our regular operations. So first quarter, first and second quarter wala pa kaming practices. So pero nagsimula na kaming kumanta sa mga masses. So, yun pa lang yung mga events namin, first and second quarter masses. And a few, meron, but I mean, mostly masses pala. And then yung addition nga, we started recruiting for new members. And then June, yan, unti-unti ng once a week rehearsals. And then slowly, nagre-rehearse na rin kami at naghahanda na rin kami para sa darating na, isuspoil ko na ba, darating na album launch sa December 3, ang Hangad Habang Buhay. So ngayon, busy na kami na bukod sa regular rehearsals, Tuesday, Thursday, kumakanta, tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung pagkanta namin sa mga misa. And other events, nag-workshop na rin kami, nag-attend na rin kami ng wedding. So, busy na ulit ang Hangad. So, finally, we're back to our regular programming.
So, medyo may sense of yung parang dati, yung normal, no, before. Although, I think sa choir ko kasi we're still wearing masks when we sing. You guys still do the same, no?
Yes, hanggang ngayon, mask. Kahit sa rehearsals, required dapat naka-mask. So,
Alright.
yun.
Okay.
Yun naman.
So, Claire already mentioned about an album launch and then a new album, which many of your followers are already aware kasi every week we are releasing a new version, a new a cappella song from Hangad. Pero siguro, I just want to ask, what's the most difficult situation that you think the group encountered during the pandemic? And then, how did the group cope, or how is the group coping dun sa mga pinagdaanan ng mahirap na mga situations?
Siguro, Claire, let me just share, no, I guess the biggest challenge and painful moments that we had to go through in the pandemic is losing not just one but two of our dearest members. And they're not just any member. Of course, every Hangad member is valuable, but these two dear friends of ours are also part of our core group. So our late friend Eric Bolante, who was our pianist, and of course Mariel De Jesus, who was our leader in many ways, and who was the longest serving member of Hangad. So coping with those challenges brought us even closer. We're already close, but that brought us closer to prayer. Before, when it was Eric, Mariel, of course, was praying with us. And then it's, in a way though, coping with that, especially for me, as a relatively newer member, made me appreciate the bond that Hangad members have. No, even if you come from the older batches, sorry for the term older or the newer ones, because we were all bound by that same love for our friends, and we had several experiences with them. And sometimes we would just hang out in Zoom after a Zoom mass, no, or a recollection, and just be there. Sometimes just be silent together, sometimes laugh together. It's amazing, no, what the ministry has done to keep us together in those trying times. And Claire, if you want to add something.
Yeah, same with Ryza. So yun na yung, I guess, yung pinaka-challenging moment in Hangad. So I think we're still coping. We're still giving. But it was something na parang, brought us closer together. Nakilala namin pa yung mga newer members, nakilala nila yung ibang members because of that moment. And naging rin siya, parang, ang tawag dito, moment para pag-isipan ulit ang Hangad. Personally, naging challenging din siya kasi parang, oh no, paano na ang Hangad. Pero sila din yung naging sagot para kailangan natin tuloy to. Kailangan natin pagpatuloy to. Kasi ito yung gusto nilang, ito yung gusto nila para sa atin. So, syempre, simula parang, like yung first day ng rehearsals, parang, shocks, wala na yung dalawa. So, paano na? Paano na, guys? Pero, sila din yung naging sagot para, okay, tuloy na natin to. Kailangan natin maghanda. Kailangan practice. Kailangan natin mag-release ng album, ganyan. Sila pa din naman ang naging sagot para magpatuloy pa rin yung hangad.
I can imagine, parang, I don't remember sino yung kausap ko sa hangad, but sabi ko, siguro mas mararamdaman natin yung loss when we start to go back to normal. Kasi parang, di ba parang we're used to being together in the practices, so parang mas magsisink in siguro. So we're with you, we're praying continue to pray for Hangad and for your ministry, and for the families of Eric and Mariel. Please know that we are with you and we continue to pray for you. Ayan. Pasensya na po sa mga malungkot naming usapan. Pero I think that choirs and other music ministries can learn from experiences like this. During the pandemic, ang daming nawalan, no? And maybe may mapupulot yung mga ibang choirs from your experience. Okay. Anyway, ang pinagkakaabalahan ng Hangad ngayon ay ang bagong project, which is Hangad Habang Buhay. So, can you tell us something about this new album? Ayan, I noticed that we've been releasing songs every week, every Friday, and the design of the songs that we're releasing, yung pub mat, is very distinct. Can you tell us also something about that? Song selection, and how did you guys record yung mga songs dito sa Hangad Habang Buhay? Can you share us some information about the new album of Hangad?
Sige.
Go dyan, okay.
Go dyan.
For Hangad Habang Buhay, well, of course, I as far as I know, Sir Les, no, well, maybe makorek ako ni Ate Clare at saka ni Tiray later. Walang Ibang Buhay are yung mga recordings of last year's 30th anniversary of Hangad. So, I was actually watching that live dati,
Okay.
diba? Tapos ngayon nakikita na. And then parang ang point bakit Habang Buhay is that Hangad wants to share love, no, and hope during the time of the pandemic, no. And of course, yung album, at least yung album is, if napapansin ng ating mga followers ng Hangad, no, is a cappella talaga yung mga songs, no. So yung mga songs are in a cappella, and then it also brings us to yung Habang Buhay. It also brings us to the idea na the Hangad members wish to continue serving, no, forever, as long as binibigyan tayo ng grasya ng Panginoon to serve, no, through the music ministry. So Hangad tries to go back then kung ano yung mga, I think there are mga songs na yung awit ng paghanga, di ba, yung sinabi nga ni Ate Clare kanina. So parang it brings us to the noon, no, paano ba yung Hangad noon, how did it start, no, and then our wish to continue serving in the future. So yun.
Yeah, John was right, is right rather. And I heard you, Les, you asked very distinct na yung design, no, for every release. So there's also something there that's really deliberate. Those who watch our online anniversary concert in 2021 must have noticed the one-line art, continuous line drawing, and you will see it also in the releases we have every Friday, because that's how we want to move forward, no? Continue lang yung ministry natin. And it's green because green usually symbolizes life. So hangad habang buhay, abundance, new life, giving us hope. So that's really part of the design concept. And you get to read more about that once you get our new songbook very soon.
Yes. So, pinaghirapan po yung songbook na yan. So, abangan po ninyo.
Siguro
At
to add in,
maganda yung songbook.
yes,
Thank
excited
you.
na kami.
Go ahead, Claire.
Siguro dagdagan ko lang din, ngayon ko lang din naalala nung binubuo pa namin kung paano ba nung anniversary last year, ano ba ang theme natin, ano ba yung magiging concept natin. Kasi nga, hahangad habang buhay. Siyempre, habang buhay, aawit ang hangad. So, kaya isa sa naisip ay a cappella dahil yung voice natin, yung patuloy nating ang gagamitin para mag-serve, mag-minister sa ibang tao. And na-share mo din yung yung experience, paano ba namin ginawa yun. So, lahat naman yun last year and based dun sa 30th Hangad Habang Buhay concert. So, lahat yun home recording. Lahat yun ni-record at home. So,
diba?
kasi pandemic
Hindi ito
yun
nag-home recording, ha?
Ha?
Oo.
So, lahat yun ni-record. Ha?
So, one time, Claire, parang pinactice natin yung isang song. No? So, ganito lang yung tunog nun.
Oo, so nung nagpa-practice kami na face-to-face, ganito pala yung tunog niya live. kasi buong time, nung nire-record namin siya, sarili lang namin narinig. Or si Ken kasi yung voice guide namin. So it's Ken and yourself. Ganon yung experience namin nung recording. So nung narinig namin siya live, parang, ito pala yun yung experience. So lahat yon ginawa yon at home, tapos inedit na lang. At so special din talaga tong album na to kasi aside from it's our 30th anniversary album, other members since the members through the years also participated in this album. So as in from sa mga nagsimula, hindi ko na sasabihin yung name, baka magalit sila sa akin. So yung since the 90s, kasi nag-start yung hangad ng 1991, batches since the 90s, sumali sila sa album na to. So kaya special siya kasi talagang sabay-sabay namin tong ginawa from different countries. As in, may members kami from Europe, from US, Australia, Japan. As in, sumama at nag-participate sa album na to. Kaya, may enjoy ng mga tao to kasi ito yung hangad for 30 years. Kasi maririging members since nagsimula ang hangad. At hangad ngayon. So, yun ang buong kwento ng hangad 30 years sa album na yun.
Ayan, di ba? Nakaka-excite. Yung drop ng album will happen on December 3, yung binanggit nila when they are going to launch this album and celebrate. Tama ba? This is your 31st anniversary celebration, Claire?
Yes, kasi last year.
Yes. So, siguro tell us more, ay, nabulol na ako. Tell us more about the upcoming album launch. What can your followers and fans expect from the album launch? And maybe you can also share with us details about this.
So yun nga, so everyone, no, in-invite ko namin kayo to attend our album launch and concert noon, ngayon, habang buhay. So this will be held in Nativity of the Lord Parish in Cubao, Quezon City. So gates open at 5 p.m. Then Mass first and then the mini concert. So this will be the 31st anniversary celebration of Hangad. So everyone is invited to sing and pray with us, no, during that time. So a launch of the album of Hangad Habang Buhay album on all digital streaming platforms as well as the accompanying songbook. So meron din itong songbook na kasama. So parking inside and around the parish. Isa lang yung request namin, sana mask will be
Yes,
yung
keep
wearing
your
of mask
masks on
observed,
po.
no? So mask will be required as well as vaccination cards, no? So come early because there is a maximum capacity cap, no? So hopefully, let's, of course, in as much as we want to celebrate, no, our anniversary, we are also concerned din sa health ng ating mga manonood, no, for that.
Yes. At kung hindi man kayo makapunta sa venue, mapapanood nyo naman kami live
Live on
via
Facebook.
stream, Facebook and YouTube.
Mm.
So, makakasama namin kayo anywhere.
Also, no, on top of the songbook that we're releasing, you can still check out other JustCom merchandise at the venue if you choose to celebrate with us there at the Nativity of the Lord Parish.
Yan.
So, no, marami pa rin naghahanap ng hard copies ng songbooks.
Ayan, kung sa mga kasi nakatanggap din ako ng message naghahanap ng hard copies ng songbook, no? So there are some songbooks that are no longer available, but we have recopies they can request. sales@justcom.ph if they need a hard copy. So mag-email lang po kayo dyan o kaya sa Justcom online shop, you can request from there. Ayan. Sana po suportahan natin ang ministry at wag po tayong bumili ng pirata. Kasi may mga pirata.
Tama po
Oo,
yun.
may mga pirata.
Tama.
Okay, so
Parang ilan na ba yung na-report mo sa
grabe ka naman sa akin. Okay. Anyway, so ito mayroong mga katanungan dito, no. Bago tayo magtapos, ano daw ang favorite track ninyo dun sa album? Ito sa Hangad Habang Buhay.
Sige, sino mauna? Ikaw muna, Claire. Tapos
sige,
ako
ako na
si
lang.
Jan.
Ako yung favorite ko ay All My Life. So yun talagang pinaka-paborito kong kanta sa album na yan. Kasi yun yung yun talaga yung parang ang tawag dito. Gusto kong sabihin sa kanya, kay God, na all my life, all I want is to serve you. All my life, all I want is to praise you. So parang yun ang message ng Hangad. Yun ang kwento ng Hangad para patuloy na mag-serve sa kanya. So yun. At saka syempre maganda yung arrangement.
Totoo.
Bagong ba yan,
on
Claire?
Paolo
Bagong
Tirol.
song, All My Life?
Bagong
Yes.
song. Yes.
Okay.
Maraming salamat, Paolo, sa isa na namang napakagandang
Napakaganda
kanta.
talaga.
Thank
Kaya
you, Paolo
favorite
Tirol.
ko rin yun. Yun talaga rin yung favorite ko, yung All My Life. No? Pero sige, pili tayo ng ibang track na gusto ko
Sige.
rin, no? Other than All My Life. Ako, natuwa ako dun sa bagong arrangement ng I Sing the Mighty Power of God. So this
Yes.
one, thank you kay Ken. Kasi when you hear it, actually we already released it. Talagang pinag-isipan, no, kung lahat naman ng arrangements ng Hangad. Pero ito na-enjoy ko talaga siya i-record. So yun, very fun take on I Sing the Mighty Power of God as well. Yeah.
Yun sana yung sasagot ko. Super hanap na kayo.
Nagtutugtungan kami.
Kasi nung during
Bawal daw umulit eh.
Bawal lang ulit
during
dyan. Isa ka na
pinag-practice
iba.
namin yan, parang si Ken sinasabi niya, so dapat ito yung imagination, dapat ito yung tunog. So parang na-appreciate ko yung song mismo na yung every lyrics ng song yung sa I Sing the Mighty Power. But well, aside from that, no, yung Walang Ibang Hangad, yun talaga yung isa din sa mga palagi kong pinapakinggan, no. Well, una because it lifts my spirit up when I
Talaga.
listen to the song, no. So kasi I mean, aside na yung tono is very close to pop, no. Yung message mismo is that paano hindi magagalak na kung ang buhay ay ganito, ganyan, so maganda. So parang it gives me consolation na to look at the good things na nangyayari sa buhay. Kahit ilang araw ng pagod, ilang araw ng nag-aaral for the comprehensive exam. So parang yun pa rin, parang there is yung ano na always remembering kung ano ba yung purpose ng Panginoon para mabuhay araw-araw. So yun, Sir Les.
Okay. All right. Siguro maybe someone can answer na lang from the three of you. If there's a secular song that's a hangad favorite, what is it and why? Di ba kumakanta rin kayo ng mga hindi naman religious songs, no? What's a hangad favorite in terms of secular song?
Wala pa akong maisip. Baka may naiisip kayo.
So parang I think it's really supposed to be a song of vows, no, as written by Father J. Boy, no, renewed vows for the Lord. But most people think it's and no, it's more of a love song, especially when it was popularized by Carol Banawa. So this is panunumpa. It's recognizable to many listeners everywhere, and some would even be surprised that it was hangad that first recorded it before Carol Banawa did. No, so
correct,
ayan,
correct.
ano kasi siya very anthemic, hindi siguro anthemic, more of it's really such a nicely written love letter which you can sing in nga for God or to a partner or to a cause even, no. Ito yung sinusumpaan ko in front of God. So it's something that we also continuously sing at weddings. No, so, but maybe John and Claire, may iba pa silang naisip na song na baka favorite din ng iba? Or yun na siguro.
Ako, meron akong
Naisip ka ba
favorite
dyan?
na kinakanta nyo na secular song. I remember. You Will Be Found.
Oo nga pala.
Yes. Oo.
Actually, naisip ko din yan.
Recently,
You Will Be Found. Yes. Oo nga, that's true. Parang,
Ito, huling katanungan. Ano ang hangad mo para sa hangad, para sa bansa at para sa mundo? And then, please invite our viewers and maybe have final words to those who are watching us.
hirap naman nung para sa bansa at sa mundo.
parang pang beauty contest yung yung pasensya na po, ako po yung nagsulat nitong flow eh.
Sino gusto mauna?
Sige, okay, ikaw muna dyan. Go.
Okay, maybe ang hangad ko for hangad is of course makamit yung yung hangad habang buhay, no? So continue yung pagse-serve sa Panginoon, no, through the music ministry. Well, of course, aside from yung service ng hangad, at least on my end, no, nakakatulong talaga yung hangad sa akin na hindi ko maisip yung work. Alam mo yun, yung it's the only time na I think na pag pumupunta sa practice na hindi work related yung iniisip ko, no? But in the yung songs, no, yung pagse-serve niyan. Well, for the country, no. The country, well, of course, no, hangads, as ang hangad ko for my country is of course sana mag-succeed for the common good yung ating mga nakaupong mga officials, no. In as much as, well, personally may mga nakaupo na hindi ko binoto, pero of course what I dream for my country is sana maging successful yung mga nasa authorities in doing the common good, no, but not just, hindi yung kanilang personal na mga interest, no. And then for the world, maybe sana time will come that poverty will just be seen in the museums. Yun lang, yung parang poverty will only be a artifact, no, sa museum, na parang hindi na siya nararamdaman ng mga tao, kundi sa loob ng siya ng mga museo. So, yun po.
And the winner is
And the
John
winner-
Warren Martinez. Okay. How about you, Ryza, Clare?
Yeah, ako, dugtungan ko lang din yun. Hangad ko para sa hangad, other than the success of our upcoming launch, no, which we really dedicate not only for Mariel and Eric, but to those to whom we minister, no, we hope that we can continue to minister to each other as well and be in good health, and continue to strengthen our friendship. Para sa bansa, similar, no, to what John said, I pray that those who are in leadership will not only just do work for the common good, but also work with us, no, the people who put them in power. I mean, like Jan, no, there are people in power na hindi ako yung nag-put into power for lack of a better term, but yeah, to work with us and to listen to us. As at the end of the day, it's the Filipinos who need that help. And as someone who works in education, no, the pandemic has opened opportunities for us to innovate, like distance learning. So it's important for the people in leadership to coordinate, kasi we can help each other out. So yun yung dream ko, for us to continue helping each other and for the world as well, to check our privileges, and at the same time, if we can, to use that privilege for good things, not just for the people close to us, but those who really need it most. So
Amen to that.
Yes.
Okay, last but not the least, from Clare.
Ako naman, ang hangad ko para sa hangad ay magpatuloy na kahit, hindi pa naman ako magre-retire, pero I mean, kung mag-retire man ako, may mga taong kayang ipagpatuloy ang ministry ng hangad, na hindi kami mag-worry na paano itutuloy, na kaya na, independent na si hangad, na kahit wala, mag-retire man ako, andyan pa rin yung hangad, patuloy na nagsiservisyo. Wow. Para sa bansa, nasabi na nila Jan and Ryza na sa mga nakaupo ngayon. So, siguro para sa atin, hangad ko para sa bansa natin, sa mga tao na kung may, siguro patuloy na lang natin na ipaglaban yung kung ano man yung tama. So, mahirap yon, pero yun ang hangad ko na dahil may pagsubok man, kung may pagsubok man ngayon, ipaglaban natin kung ano yung tama. Yung hindi lang natin hahayaan na. Kasi, ganun eh. Pero, yun, ipaglalaban natin. So, ganun din para sa mundo.
Amen to that. Ayan. So, you heard Ryza, Clare, and Jan sa kanilang mga ibinahagi sa atin ngayong gabi. And we hope to see you on December 3 sa Nativity of Our Lord Parish sa Ermine Garcia, Cubao. Ayan po. So just follow our social media pages for announcements.
Yes.
Gates open at 5 o'clock p.m. and then we'll start with the Eucharistic celebration and then the mini concert follows. Please bring your vaccination card with you. And yun po, sana pa magkita-kita po tayo doon. Kung hindi man po, we'll see you online.
Yes.
And so, this Friday also, we're releasing a new single, which is All My Life. Yung favorite nila, Clare.
Yes.
On Friday, that's November 25, sa lahat po ng digital music platforms. And then, yung buong album will be available on December 3. We will paste in the pre-save link sa ating comment section. And please don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms. We are on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Spotify, at Jesuit Music Ministry, at Hangad din po. I-follow po ninyo. Sa ngalan po ng bumubuo ng aming programa, si Justin, ang aming mga producers, si Chris, si Adam, si Princess, si Judith, si James, ang aking katuwang sa JMM, si Kuya Ray Malipot. Ako po si Lester Mendiola. At samahan niyo po kaming muli November 30 yata next week is a holiday, so we will not have a show. We'll see you again on the first Wednesday of December for another episode of JMM Radio. And we will leave you with the song Walang Ibang Hangad, performed by Hangad Music Ministry, of course, composed and arranged by Paolo Katipunan. Magandang gabi po sa iyong lahat. Bye!
Maraming salamat.
To listen to music that uplifts the soul, follow JustCom PH on Spotify and JustCom Music on YouTube. Our music is also available on iTunes and Deezer.
Paanong di mapapakanta pag ang buhay puspos ng ganda? Paanong mananahimik lang sa biyayang nakamtan? Kaibigan at tinig, kulay at himig, isang pinagmulan, iisang dahilan. Paano di magagalang na silayan ng tawag ng kalooban ko'y ipagdiwang ang nadarama. Duwa't pananalig, pag-asa't pag-ibig, isang pinagmulan, isang dahilan. Walang iba kundi awitan ka, awitin ng papuri, pasalamat sa iyo. Nang makita ng buong mundo ang pag-ibig at kadakilaan mo. Habang punan ay nasa ang hangad, umawit sa'yo. Anong di mapapahiyaw pag damdamin umaapaw? Damdamin umaapaw. Anong di ihahayag kalitasan at tuklasan? Nang maparangalan at matularan, isang pinagmulan, isang dahilan. Walang iba kundi awitan ka, awitin ng papuri, pasalamat sa iyo. Nang makita ng buong mundo ang pag-ibig at kadakilaan mo. Habang bukas ay nasa ang hangad, ay nasa ang kasama, ay isa ang hangad, umawit sa'yo.
Rejoice! refresh, renew, and reflect. Join us for an hour of music that uplifts the soul. Listen to your favorite Jesuit music ministry artists. This is JMM Radio. JMM Radio. Get your day's dose of inspirational music. Tune in to JMM Radio every Wednesday from 1 to 2 p.m. Only here on Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM. Radyo Katipunan. News, insights, inspiration. Radyo Katipunan. Down from the hill and down to the world. Radyo Katipunan. The voice of the Blue Eagle. Radyo Katipunan. News, insights, inspiration. Radyo Katipunan. Down from